It was long ago when Balin began his great journey to retake Khazad-Dûm for the dwarves. It has been a very arduous journey, one fraught with many dangers, fighting beside the elves of the woodland realm, going up against orcs and trolls and all manner of things, including a few wraiths in there as well.
The enemy general lies dead.
Regardless, he was able to merge victorious, and he pressed on and into the goblin hordes that sought to drive him out. But he prevailed, as I already said. So, what is this intro even meant to be? But there is one final obstacle, and that is to claim the title of the King of all the mountains. And to do so, we are gonna have to be a little bit naughty. Hello everybody, and exciting times, because this is hopefully going to be the final episode of the Khazad-Dûm campaign. This has been going on for 5 months now, and we're gonna finish it. But before we get on to the so the goal is to take the Blue Mountains and the southern Eredluin region over here. We're gonna obviously do some trickery there, but that is the goal. But we also must take Isengard. So Highlord Balin, he has been tasked with retaking Grorburg, once taken by the mighty General Gror. They have some forces there, but we go in there regardless.
Attack!
Ah, they're firing at us, and we fire at them. But we're going to go straight in there with the Khazad volunteers. We are firing at their ballista crew over there, and go in with the Guardians over there. I don't want to take too many of these ballista shots, but it's probably going to happen. I think they're going for our Guardians, so if we just plant them over here while we go through here, otherwise we're going to take a lot of damage. But yeah, they've got 2 crews, one over there. We don't really have to worry about that, so I'm not really worrying about that. But we have got our men in position. We've got some in reserve. We're not going to bring them in. But even our Khazad volunteers alone should do plenty of damage against all of this. So that's what we're going with. And laborers, there's some archers over there that I'd like you to go for. Oh, they've got crossbows as well. Right, well, we're almost out of ammunition here on these. And we've probably done decently well there. So we can tell these guys to stop. We're going to send in who's like relatively good to go up against crossbows. You go. Balin, you stay back here. And now they're all out of ammunition. So that's the end of that. And let's get stuck in. Let's just go in there. Everyone's going to go in. And everyone's going to get fighting. And we are going to hopefully take out those crossbows, actually. But yeah, look at this. These guys have been getting shot by these archers with a 4 missile attack. They do have 8 armor, but no shield, obviously. And now even the Guardians, they're getting shot at by those crossbows. We're going to charge them straight at them. And hopefully shut them down. We've got Bane Guard and stuff like that here still. And, oh dear, those could do a lot of damage there. We've got the Deeping Guard here. We'll bring them over here. And I don't think we're going to bring any of them in. So we've got some Hammer Guard there. Let's bring them in. We'll jog them over here. Actually, we'll bring both of them over. Oh, they've taken so much damage. 87, taking a full volley from them there. But now we're stuck in there. Hopefully, now they can turn the tide and basically just take all of this out. That is the plan. And lovely stuff. We've got, obviously, the laborers have done pretty well. And now there are some crossbows here too that we're going to engage along with some archers. So let's get in there. And that's going to pave the way for our Hammer Guard, who actually we're going to go through here with them instead. We're going to come in through this gap and take out that unit of crossbows. And yeah, let's get this Deeping Guard in here now. They can go up against what is left. They've got some, oh, they've got some berserkers there. I think maybe we should bring in, we'll bring in this catapult here, because yeah, we'd quite like to get rid of some of this number here. But the Hammer Guards, we've managed to get them in there. That has been shut down. And Balin, he's going to come in here and he's going to take out the crossbows. While the volunteers have taken up that. And the Guardians, they've lost a few men, but they have now completely wiped out, pretty much. Oh, and they're up against berserkers. So they're going to take a lot of damage, but I think they will actually beat them. They do have enough numbers. So where are we going to send these? They've got the... Okay, the bodyguard are going over there. I'd quite like to kill them, so... we're not going to support the Guardians. They're just going to be left alone there, to be honest. Although... no, they're not. I was thinking maybe we bring in the catapult to do some of the dirty work for us, but... don't think that's really an option. Right, you go in there, Balin. And we'll see if we can present the catapult from there. We've got no more mortar shots, so that's no longer an option for us. But let's bring in the Hammers of Gundabad as well. Yes, that will work quite nicely, I think. So, our target. Warg Marauders over there. Just over the crest of this hill, we might get some clipping here. But not of our unit, so... Well, you see them fall over. That's a good sign. That is a very good sign. But that's not so good because... Yeah, we're trying to get to... I want to get to that unit of... this ballista crew over here. But... doesn't look like we're going to be able to. So, you know what? You just fire at them. Looks like we've crushed everything here. Oh, yes, and they're routing. Okay. We've got the Hammers of Gundabad incoming. They're going to go and take out that general. And now that we have supported our dwarves, our Khazad-Dûm Guardians over here, because they are up against some heavy armor-piercing units, Berserkers and the Bane Guard, they're doing very well. And they should actually be able to take all of this out. But obviously we have more battles to come. I don't like the fact that our Hammer Guard are taking heavy damage. But I don't think we can fire over here either. Let's see if we could just take out some of these Spear Guard. Maybe that would ease our victory. Right, there we go. Oh, that's not good. Right, you break off. I don't think that's really... Oh, no, it's getting a few kills, but not enough to be meaningful. So, let's get the Hammers of Gundabad involved. Because I think that is just what is needed. We're not going to be able to get around the back, so we're just going to go head on in here. No real great charge, but immediately taking down one of the elite Rukai. Fantastic. Ow. That hurt. And arguably, was it actually even worth coming over here to take them out? Well, I think it is, because actually the more we blob up, the more kills they're going to get. But they've placed us in a very cunning spot. Well, luckily, we're not too bothered about volunteers getting killed. How are we doing here? We're doing okay. That's all of their numbers. And over here, I think they are getting definitely whittled away. The Hammers of Gundabad coming in, doing the job. And Balin and his men over here have equally done the job. I have not really been tracking Balin and his health, but he has so many hit points. Well, there he is. I don't think he's going to be going down. So I'm not really worried about him at all. We've crushed that flank. I don't think these Hammers of Gundabad have even lost a single dwarf. I think they started with 93. What do they have here? Bodyguards over here. These guys are getting beaten a little bit because these Warg Marauders, for whatever reason, they just seem to do so well against just people on foot in melee. And you see it quite regularly. Let's come and take out these dudes over here, and then we're going to go and charge them in the back. They've just got Spear Guard here, so I'm not worried about them. I'm just more interested in seeing how these hammers do. So in we come. How many go down in the charge? One, 2, 3, 4. I mean, well, I mean they're all kind of dead in the charge. I mean, yeah, that's pretty impressive. And yeah, that's it. That was very quick. They've got a really, really good charge bonus on them, haven't they? Right, now let's go ahead and actually don't bother with them. Come over here. And yeah, they've got the pikemen here, but so what? And they're really struggling over there, aren't they? Right, just kill these. I want to get a proper charge in the back of them. Right, in we come. Are we going to get one? Let's speed up here. I don't know if they're going to charge. No, they just kind of ran into them, but that'll do. I'm really looking forward to see what the kills are going to be. But, I mean, that is just it, isn't it? Yeah. Balin coming in with a cheeky charge. We've activated his ability, which I don't actually know what it quite does. I think it just boosts our morale. And we've still not lost a single hammer of Gundabad. Have I just jinxed it? I don't think we have. I don't think they're going to go down. I think they're all going to survive. And it is absolutely staggering that they could do that. But yeah, I think we can just go ahead and fast forward this. And that is it. We have Retaking Grorburg. Right, let's have a look here. 320 Khazad volunteers. That's pretty good. 247 for the Hammer Guard. And Khazad-Dûm Guardians. Yeah, they took 77 casualties, but they were up against pretty much like the bulk of their army and all armor piercing. Right, Hammers of Gundabad. Oh, no, they did lose 8. To what? They must have been to crossbows, because I think they did have 93 as they went in, so I must have missed that. But in melee, absolute beasts, and they killed off the bodyguard and everything else. So anyway, and Grorburg is once again ours. I'm not really that let's just exterminate. I'm not really that bothered about the losses, because we've got these guys in tow that we can just bring in. And Isengard is very, very little in there, so we should be able to take that without too many problems. I did debate whether or not just to leave it, and then we could have formed up a bigger battle there, really. But, you know, let's just get on with it, and then we don't have to stay too long here. And I think, yeah, we'll just hand that over to our allies in just a moment. But that is it for this turn, because yeah, we've kind of got everyone. Oh no, we're ready to go.
My king, move out. Merging armies, sire.
And get some merchant cavalry to chase down fleeing troops. And there's a pretty good army up against dwarves. We've got some dudes just to hold the line, and lots of armor piercing. We've got some chaff in there as well, because, you know, you always need a few. And we've got plenty in reserve. And we're going to form up another army. The armies here are, I mean, there's one army. That's the one that we finished. That one is semi-okay. That needs a few more units. I'll have a look at what we're going to bring into that. But that's got
Aye, sir.
it's lacking a bit in
king.
armor piercing, but we're going to bring
My king.
Balin, I think, into this
Aye.
army.
My king.
So we've got these guys here that we can put in there. But yeah, as I say, I'd rather have a bit more armor piercing, but maybe if we get those Hammers of Gundabad in there,
Aye, Lord.
that's okay. And we've got these as well. We're going to march them as reinforcements. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. Because we've got Dragon
king.
Slayers here that got
Move out.
retrained. I'm going to move them over here. And we're also going to bring Oin.
Honor, my lord.
Oin is, of course, our
My
faction
king.
heir. And, ooh, cavalry. Yes. Let's get that. And,
Aye.
oh, there we go. We've
Aye,
got
Lord.
3 spaces.
My king.
Those will be his 3 units. And that's going to be
Aye,
his
Lord.
army. And he's predominantly, I think we're going to send him over there. We'll just go straight swap. Like so. But,
Liege. In your knees, sir.
and there we go.
Bring the men together, sir.
So there is his army. We will end the turn there and see what it brings. Right after I move up the rest of this army to Gror, because otherwise I'm going to definitely...
We'll
And there's
rest here
Brethil.
tonight, sir.
We're going to go for that, I think. And also we are obviously besieging Osterthil. Edoras has been reclaimed. And, oh dear, we've got rioting over here. Well, you might be okay, we might not be. But we might lose Durthang. Oh, and we lost a lot of money as well, but I think that's because we just got Mount Graham, so that cost us a lot of money. So that is understandable, but yeah, it's fine. Right, let's get Isengard, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. We might have to
Aye, noble sire.
just battle our way through here.
Leading the men with
And
honor, sire.
in we go.
A proud victory.
Obviously
By
they
your will,
get
sire,
a
we shall
very
regain.
large garrison, but
We shall
you know,
hold them to
Balin,
siege,
despite his army being a little worse for wear, he should be able to annihilate this.
sire. Glory, we attack.
This is just like returning home and being like, why are you in my house? Could you please leave? Didn't realise they actually had crossbows. Probably should have looked at that a little bit more closely. But anyway, we're going to go and make sure they stop doing that. That has slightly made it more difficult to do the plan that I had. But we have at least disrupted their archers over here. Also, didn't know they had any of them. But at least they're missing a lot with their crossbows. And once we get charging in there, you know, well, I mean, thing is, now that one unit is kind of in the way. Or rather, you know, I was hoping to just use Grape Shot and wipe all of these out. But we'll just use the catapult's regular fire to do the damage instead. We've got the pikes in front. Nothing is getting through. Let's just try something. We're going to go into the town square and see if we get them to all go in there and make a big target for us. Doesn't look like that's working. Maybe we need more men. Right, that's kind of worked. That unit of shield guard is going to remain, and right, you get over here, you get over here, and hopefully that's going to give us a nice big target. And so let's go
Our men are
forward
winning
with
the
our
battle.
pikes.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Well, that unit of Orc Defenders really wants to come and join us, so that's fine. We've got all of our Hammer Guard here. We're just going to charge them into the side and take them out. And now, Mortar Shot right there. Just take them out, just as we've kind of taken all of this out. Now, this is not the most accurate shot, so let's hope that we don't smack our own units too badly. Balin is coming around the flank, although it looks like those Orc Defenders are basically dead at this point. So actually, we're going to send him over there instead. We've got the pikes moving in. They're going to go and smash him. I think everything up here on this wall has pretty much been killed, but we're going to send up the labourers. We'll send them to fight. And, oh, the Dunlending horsemen are going for Balin. That's a bad idea for them. Not going to end too well. But, right, attack. Just go and kill stuff. Just go, go, go. Wait, you're getting shot at. Oh. That's not good. Right, you go and run. And you just get out of that formation and go and attack. Same with you. Just kill everything in front of you. I think if you just, with your pike, you just stab enough times, I think they'll probably just fall over. Oh, they've got Orthanc Guard over here. Oh, okay. Well, Balin can handle them once he's dealt with the horsemen. Or indeed, all of these folks come over. And so it is that only Orthanc Guard remain. And, yeah, we're just gonna go on in there and charge. There's a lot of them. So this might actually take quite some time because we've got the pikemen there as the leading men. So, but now we've got the Hammer Guard and Balin in there. I think they'll go down pretty quickly. Let's bring in the Hammers of Gundabad too. The fabled unit of the north. Sending in the Guardians over there just to get rid of these archers. It can be a bit of a pain to get rid of them when they're split up as they are. But how's it going over here? It looks very promising. Yeah, the Orthanc Guard, they are just defeated. And actually, this unit of Shield Guard, they killed the enemy general, captain, and also stayed alive. So that's a double victory.
Look how our cowardly
And
foe ran.
end
In
it.
all of the victory we
We
have
lost
won here today.
144. Not amazing. But most kills, 204. The Shield Guard. Isengard is once more ours, and
Glory and honor.
we're just going to
Our most
massacre
noble
everyone.
conquest.
Yes, there is the mining complex still there, and it's 42% our culture, so I'm very pleased that we've got it back. Yes, so now you should be able to leave. Oh, and where's our diplomat? There's one over there. There's, oh yeah, there's
Be of service.
the rebels formerly holding that region, and there's our diplomat right there. Okay,
Yes, sire.
Always
Rohan,
happy to deal with you,
I'm going to
trusted friend.
give you a region. It's going to be fantastic. You may now have Grorburg, and
I accept
you may
this
now be
one
merry.
An honor and a pleasure. Farewell.
excellent. Right, now
Lord,
we're going to remove this diplomat
Of
over
course,
here
his
because
journey is
we're
over,
going to
sire.
see if we can just go
Your
and
honor.
meet the Northern
That's not
Dunedain. Although
possible,
actually, I think we've already got a
I
diplomat
was so
somewhere over here. I don't know. Oh no, it's chatting away with the elves. So
Aye.
I think we're going to start marching. So once Balin comes over, he can join.
Sire.
Oh, actually, we're not going to do that just yet. These guys need to get in over here,
Set a watch.
and then we will form up all the units that we're taking away with Balin, and then we're going to cheat move Balin over here, and we'll go from there.
Aye, Lord.
Right, but I suppose we may as well start walking with him.
Now.
But we're not going to, like, how many turns is this? That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like 7 turns to get over there from up there, and that's a lot closer than over here. So we're not going to just wait 10 turns. We will just cheat move over there. But we'll do it all together, kind of not immediately right next to the regions, but or the settlements, but we'll just like march up from there. So it's not like ta-da, here we are, and then bam, you're out. That's not how we're gonna do it. So this guy's ready, so we'll place him in front, and this army is almost ready. So we've got 1, 2, 3 in the north. We need 4. But I think we'll manage that just fine. Right, what is Gror doing? I think Gror is going to beat the AA to Brethil. And we could go in there, but I think we're just going to hold on to it to make sure that the AA don't come any further, because they've got all of this land. So this is a bit of a bottleneck. And should they go to war with Rohan, then they will probably take all of this. But next turn we'll get Osterthil, and then we'll give that over to our best buds too. Well, we've just managed to take Osterthil, and well, I sacked it because why not? What is the culture situation? 8% Dunedain. Hopefully they can hold on to that. If I just pass that over to our buddies. Where are... Oh, well, yeah.
Can I be of service?
Right, let's march on over here. Oh, okay, there's some... Oh, look at that. There's loads of
Dear
them.
friends, what can we do for you?
Our
today?
relations are perfect, so that's a good sign. Let's give you Osterthil for... I don't need your money. There you are.
Well, that seemed fruitful.
Do they get
Farewell.
any garrison? No. And, well, that's probably not going to end too well. I'm not getting to go to war with Can, so we'll just go in here, and perhaps we'll go for Osgiliath. I don't really know what to do with that army anymore. It's kind of like neither here nor there. It doesn't massively matter.
Onward.
There we are. We've got a ballista in there, 'cause it's quite good against other siege equipment, I think. They're all just going to stay there. We'll kind of leave them there, I suppose. We can eventually retrain them, but I just don't feel like jumping them over here. These guys are coming over because they also, will have to get trained at some point. And this is the only place to do it, but that doesn't mean that they're all coming with Balin for this excursion. So 2, 3, 9, 3, 4, 1, bam. Right, there we go. We've set this up pretty well. I don't know why there's a spot there, but I can't remember.
Aye.
There's another one. That's requiring a general, and that's a backup. That one's ready to go. And these are also ready to go. So
Aye, sire.
we'll go ahead and do
My
that.
king.
And pop them out to there. And we've got more there, but we're not going to need all of them. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Your attention is an honor, noble
Okay.
ally.
So, the preparations have now been made. And our scouts over here have reported that there's basically nothing there. Basically nothing there. Don't know about Fahamgathol, but I think that given that is their capital, they're probably going to have some kind of that's probably where the largest garrison is going to be set. And right, what our relations with the High Elves are perfect. With the Dwarves are very good, but we're about to break those treaties. So where is the closest agent? That's probably the closest one to any action over here. How many turns? Okay, well, can I get one just here? Yeah, excellent. Well, that diplomat, one turn away, I'd imagine.
Aye.
because they do have slightly more movement range, and that will give us the time to do so. So the final preparations are being made now before Balin can do his thing. Nice. This is the time then. Oh, not again. We might hold on to it though. It's at 70%. So we are in position. Diplomat
Aye, my lord.
is now in position. That's actually why we've got those units in there, and I'm just going to keep them in there because if there is some kind of counter attack. And so
Aye.
Balin is the first to jump over. Oh no, Thra's the first one. So I think that's probably our best army.
My king.
But shouldn't it be Balin that takes Thorin's halls? It's not got a very good army for it though.
An honor, my lord.
That's arguably better. I mean, it is better. But no, we're going to go with Balin. He's probably going to take some losses, but oh, it's so laggy when you've got an army selected. So our jump point is going to be there. I think Guhuzanur is there. So we're going to come up to here. And we do actually need another general for that final army. And I was like looking here, like the Sons of Gror, but they're all like really far away. And I was like, when did Farin die? 3026, that's like in the last 20 or so turns. No idea. Could not tell you when he died. So our most famous general, sadly, he's got no sons that could do the job. But we do have Dwalin and Canil. They're kind of both married into the family. And they are over here. So I think maybe we go for Dwalin. Let's just go for Dwalin. So Dwalin, you're gonna be commanding this final army. Congratulations on the new command, Dwalin. I mean, he's got a really overkill army. There's Buzra Dum. We're gonna set foot over here. And well, congratulations on the new command, Dwalin, and you are set foot here in Buzra Dum, just a short march away. Right, Highlord Balin the Invincible. What a title! I don't want him to really get rid of that, actually.
My king.
Thing is, if he takes Thorin's halls, then he will get that name. So we're gonna on that basis alone, we're not going to attack it with Balin. We're going to go with Thra. So that is actually our better army anyway. So, oh, and they've only got one unit in there. We will see what their garrison has. As there is Guhuzanur. And Lord Oin, Conqueror of Dale, has marched to the gates of Fahamgathol, where they've got broad-beam marksmen. They better have some garrisons, otherwise that's going to be a really, really easy battle. Although I think they definitely do. So, we obviously can't. We're going to do all the attacks at once. And Dwalin is now in position. This spy, I think he's our first spy. The guy that we got right at the very beginning. I could be wrong, but we've haven't had him for a very long time, as he is very old. So,
moving quietly.
Yeah. And we shall now, with our southern armies, seek to maybe just come over here. There's Eastnod's Gileath. Minas Morgul does not have anything really in there at all. But we shall place this under siege. And yeah, for one, potentially the last time, we're going to press end turn. But there's going to be a short... Oh, hang on. Well, we have managed to... Actually, hold on to Dirthang. We've got that armory in there, so we are definitely going to hold on to that, which is fantastic news. But now we are going to cancel our treaties. And we're going to declare war.
It's good to
Um,
see you.
There we are. We've been... Yeah, the whole game.
How could you turn
There
on
it
us
is.
like this?
And they are upset. Oh dear. They are actually bankrupt. That's interesting. Probably because they've got so many armies. And oh my days, there are so many right there. Oh my days. Gabilgathol, God. Outstanding unit there. But let's see what they've got in store. They've got some units just outside the gate, but we are going to attack them.
We shall engage.
And let's see what happens. Alliance in tatters. Oh, you are kidding me. After all that we've done for you and for you, I mean, oh well. Nobody seems to like us anymore. But it matters not,
We march to battle.
for we have come for one purpose only. And, excuse me, you're in my way. Right, that one's going to be a real big fight. Let's actually have a look at the garrisons then. They get 2. Ooh, they've got Azagal's Tomb Protectors. They've got Broadbeam Marksmen. And they've even got some Lindar Mariners and some... Oh, they've got some good crossbow units there. Let's have a look at what else they have in store in Guhuzanur. If we just click on Balin. Let's see what challenges await. Oh, they've got Clan Herald Grain. Okay, so he is still alive. He comes with, of course, the Broadbeam Marksman. He's a... one of them generals that you only get one of. Some might call them unique. And then over here in Thorin's halls, they get 3 units which are heavily upgraded, and that's just the generic. And oh, they've got Gabilgathol Guard, Longbeard Swordsman, and Azagal's Tomb Protectors, along with Firebeard Warriors and the Phalanx. Well, I'm really glad about that because we get to see pretty much all of their elites. No siege equipment, but we do get 2 unique battle maps there and Guhuzanur, which is so. What about Buzra Dum? Because this is also a key settlement, I'd say. Oh, there's nothing in there. No garrison. But those are our final targets. And I am going to do this in this episode, but I'm not going to do it in one sitting. So I'm going to take a brief pause now, and you will meet me in the future. Are we on? I think we're on. Anyway, yes, well, 24 hours later, pretty much. And I've just had some salted pork to get myself in the mood. It wasn't actually salted pork. It had a roast pork joint. It had some lovely crackling on it. Not the best, but it was okay. So, we're going to start with Buzra Dum, and we're going to work up our way to the more difficult fights. I think Fahamgathol might be the most difficult one, but as it's not the capital, we will... Actually, neither of them are capitals. Right, well, anyway, Buzra Dum is the first to fall, and this is the beginning of our final ascent. And, well, we've already had a look at what they've got.
The time's come, lads. To battle.
Here we have a dwarven town, and what are we going to go in there with? Let's go in with the Hammer Guards. Yeah, we've just got some Eredluin scouts here. Pretty good crossbow units. But they are going to go down. They're actually pretty decent in melee. For a crossbow unit, I suppose. I mean, I'm fairly sure that these do actually gain further upgrades. They look like they've got 1 upgrade, because you can see the chainmail cloak on there. But that matters not. What else did they have? I think it was Firebeard Warriors. These guys are armor piercing. And then they've got their Tamunzahar Nobles, which are their generic bodyguard, which are... supremely good.
Captured the enemy's walls.
Indeed. So we're going to go in there. We've actually destroyed the towers, which I'm glad that we were able to do so. But the slaughter will commence. Boom. with our general in there, it's not taking any time at all. So what we're going to do, I think we'll just line up there or something. We'll have one of the catapults come on in, and we'll shoot them in the face with the grape shot. And I think that will probably be the best option. Because, you know, they're armor piercing and they've got very high melee attack as well on the general's unit. So we don't want to get in melee and take excessive losses. Well, we're going to aim for the general's unit. And hopefully that's going to provide the tightest spread and the most kills. So we've currently killed 41%. How many go to... Oh, that's just hilarious. Well, yeah, we just took out about 20% of their army right there. And, okay, well, if they're just going to stand there, then this is going to be over very quickly.
They have lost half their men. The enemy general lies dead.
Well,
let the crows have his miserable bones.
It's unfortunate it had to be like this, but you know what? I feel no remorse. For they would not hand over the territory to us willfully. Not that we even asked, but there we go. that was quick and cheerful. Onwards to the next one, and we will just occupy. Why would we slay our dwarven brethren? We've got the might. Oh, look at that! Oh, so good. Oh yeah, so Umbar held this for a bit, as did the elves. We've got all kinds of different, and Northmen there. Bree must have held this as well at some point. Let's have a look here at the culture. Yeah, pretty, I mean, no middlemen culture, so Bree must have had it right at the very beginning. But yeah, we could upgrade that. Right, well, let's go on to Guhuzanur with Highlord Balin the Invincible. And yeah, he's got siege equipment. They do get 2 units of defenders this time. And they do have, in fact, all 3 of these units are crossbowmen. So we've got all 3 tiers. So 12 attack, 7 attack, and these were 14 attack. The best crossbows in the game in terms of missile damage. They are a bit slow on the reload though.
Attack!
Balin has reached the front, or the gate, and we've taken out the towers and whatnot, and we have got the King's Axes from Erebor. They are here to witness this devastation, as well as some Sons of the Fallen, and we've got the Eredluin Militia ready to see, you know, just let them know that they picked the right side, and also that we're going to offer them up as bait for all of their crossbows, because, well, using the grape shot on the catapults last time proved very, very effective. We've got our Blacklock engineers over there as well, because I think we'll just probably send them to start firing. But we're going to run on in there with these. We've got the Sons of the Fallen as well, because they've got big old shields, and even though they are armor piercing, you know, they've still got quite a lot of missile block. Even so I feel like that's an okay use of them. And we obviously got the King's Axes here too. So let's... Oh, we did lose one of the catapults due to the fire from the towers. But if they just stay in there, then that will be absolutely divine. I don't want to start firing yet, because I was hoping that maybe they wouldn't move out of the town square. But I think we may as well. If they fire at them, that'll be fantastic for us, because that will really hinder their progress. So, militia, you come on over here. And we'll have the Sons of the Fallen kind of back them up. Just there. And hopefully these 2 catapults can get over here pretty quickly. I am feeling very excited right now. Very excited. Because they're just going for our Blacklock engineers, who are losing like 1 or 2 men, because, I mean, the arc isn't fantastic. But By the way, these look absolutely fantastic. They're not even firing. Not really. Well, they're about to get shot in the face with a load of lead. Well, not all of them are. And how many go down there? Is it going to update? Or maybe it was just 21%. Yeah, because we actually haven't killed any yet. So yeah, that one volley killed 21%. Yeah, fantastic. I do love the look of the long-beard crossbows, and they're actually really good in melee as well. 8 and 21. And well, down goes their faction heir. So
set the car to hell.
a bit awkward. But 8 and 21. Let's see. They're not that much worse than Legion Deeping Guard, which is predominantly what we'd rely on, and they're much better than. I mean, they've got 5 better total defense as well, so that's a big improvement.
Bloodied. They have lost half their men.
That's not going to save them from the catapults. We've actually used the pull of our ammunition. We killed 85% of them though. So we're going to go in with with our little guys, our blue dudes, our Smurfs. And let's just move these out of the way. As Balin is running in, he's eager to be a part of this final battle. It's not actually the fight. Oh, I thought they were stood up, but no. Look at the way that they've just fallen over. Right on their face they have. That's kind of funny, to be honest. Actually, you come over here. Come on, come on, come on. Balin, you're just going to head on straight in there, and we'll have the King's Axes get over here as well. Is there anyone actually... Okay, so it's just... We've got one Longbeard crossbowman who doesn't look to actually have a crossbow firing, so... There we are. Right, in you come. Go, go, go. Balin's men charge in. Missing the mark slightly there. But in come the King's Axes as well. Not that they're needed, but it's bloody good fun, so they want to be a part of it. This civil war knows no bounds. Look at this guy. He's about to get killed. Watch this guy. He's gonna lop his head off. Boom. No, these are just warning blows. But his mate goes down next to him, and down he goes as well. And the Dwarven defenders go down. And wait, who dares defiers? Oh, there's still one Dwarven defender. Right, kill him. There we are. Another one bites the dust. We lost 14 that time. The catapults are just so good. And down it goes. Guhuzanur is also ours. Occupy. And in here, it's not a great mining city. There's only the one iron mine. But from what I recall, it's got excellent trade routes, which we can't actually see until next turn. But I'm pretty certain it does have really good trade. Like, even now, it's making that much money, even though it actually doesn't have any trade whatsoever. It's completely encompassed by Eredlun. So, you know what? I think we'll have the last battle go for Lord Oin. So, we'll go for Thorin's Halls now. And they... Okay, this is where it gets a bit more interesting, because they have the Fahamgathol Guard, one of their elites. Probably, basically their answer to... We don't have any of them in this army. Khazad-Dûm Guardians. Although they also do have access to Khazad-Dûm Guardians. But the chances of you getting Khazad-Dûm as the Blue Mountains... well, I mean, you maybe get them around this kind of turn, or a bit earlier. But they're quite far away. Asgal's Tomb Protectors, Armor Piercing. Nowhere near as good as Hammers of Gundabad, but... This is kind of a shared unit as well between all the dwarves. So they're kind of akin to Khazad-Dûm Reclaimers. That's probably a good comparison. Longbeard Swordsmen. It's basically these guys. Firebeard Warriors. We don't really have a low tier AP unit. And Longbeard Phalanx. So, and then in here they've got 3 units of upgraded Dwarven Defenders. And... the Tumunzahar Nobles. This, of course, is a unique battle map. And I think it's got 2 entrances. We'll have a look.
The time's come, lads. To battle.
Right. Well, here we are. Thorin's Halls. This is different to how I remember it. We're on ×6 speed, but check out this mini-map over here. Right? If they want to get over here, they got or back into the city. They've got to go all the way around here. Oh my days! And then not only that, yeah, they have to get over this bridge that we are just about to take a hold of. So we'll use the ballista. You know what? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. And I think then what we'll do is, I don't really know. I think we could probably let them come into the settlement, and we will just we'll take this and then we'll fight them here as they're trying to get in. But look at this. Look at that. Where did they cut? Oh, okay. That is a long ramp. That is so cool.
We have breached our enemy's wall.
Yeah, okay, that's great, Mr. Narrator Man. But yeah, so they can get up on there, and then they've got all this space over here. This is massive. And then obviously they're up on the. You can be. Oh, that's a bit weird. You can be up on the walls here. Can we actually knock down some of this? No, we can't. It's not like some of the other battle maps. And actually, I think they can get all the way over here as well. That is really cool. If you could ever get to use that, that would be very nice. Right, well, we'll get set up inside. Well, it did work so well last time, so why not just have the grape shot? Shoot them in the town square again. We're a bit further away this time, so this might take a bit longer. But you know what? That's fine by me. I'm just keeping a watchful eye on those reinforcements. I do hope to kill them, though, so we're in no rush here at all.
The enemy general lies dead.
Oh, whoopsie.
Let the crows have his miserable
That was a lucky
foes,
shot.
and let our swords have his men.
And looks like cavalry. Oh, yeah, they're still very far away. Let's just send the cavalry over there. Oh, they're coming at us. Or are they? I can't actually tell. Doesn't look like they are. We're just withdrawing our cavalry. Because it looks like they're going after them. So we don't have to deal with that at all. And right, well, we've got some dwarven defenders thinking they can defeat Sons of the Fallen. That is not happening, and they are promptly falling over. The Munzahar nobles, they might actually have a chance of doing some damage. That's why I've brought over the hammer gods, and that is their job here today. Right, you just keep firing at them, and we'll go around the back, and we shall smite them. Okay, they're coming through the front gate now. So we're going to swing these folks over, and they will be our welcome party. And in we go, right in the back. They have actually managed to kill one of the Sons of the Fallen, but that is probably all they're going to get now. They instantly get one of the hammer cards. But are they coming over the bridge? They are.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Imagine if we just had a catapult right there and just took one shot all the way down here. But this gives us a perfect view of the Longbeard swordsmen, and I really like their swords. Their swords look great, in my opinion. And behind them, we've got the Isengard's Tomb Protectors. Lovely armor. They've got like those winged helmets that kind of remind me of the Swan Knights. Then behind them are the Gabilgathol Guard. No longer Hammer Guard. They're not armor piercing anymore. We'll see how they do in a battle as we just rattle off our shots over there. And I think it is... Oh, we've killed them all. Okay, excellent. Right, well, if you'd like to just come over here. We'll just send in the pikes, actually. And they're about coming through. We haven't got loads of grape shots, so we're not going to be able to just wipe them out as we were able to in previous battles. Although, having said that, how many are we going to take out? 34%. Oh, that looked pretty brutal. Right, Azagel's Tomb Protectors. Yeah, they're down to 61 immediately. We could just get one. Oh, this could be good. We're on 1 speed.
Our men have
Come on,
taken control
fire.
of the city.
Fire. Oh, come on. Why are you taking so long? Oh, obviously, just as I pull out. But, I mean, this is pretty much all of our
The battle
ammunition
is very
here,
much in
so
our favour. If we
I think
remain
they've done
true and
well,
steadfast,
even
victory
so.
will be ours.
And we've got Khazad volunteers ready to receive. Right, just use your... Oh, we've got the mortar shot still, but I'm not that interested in that. We'll just fire it off over there. And come out of that formation, because otherwise you're not going to do anything at all. And, right, well, now we shall see how we do. Let's send in the Hammers of Gundabad. So we'll push these guys out over here. Push these guys out over there. And, you know what? Our general's going to get stuck in as well. So let's go on in there. They don't know what to do, these fellas. I'll tell you that right now. No idea what to do. Right. Yeah, they're not actually firing. That's fine. We don't need them anymore anyway. In you come. And, oh, everything's actually dead over here. What is that final unit? That better not be a catapult or something. I don't think they did have any siege. No, they're just the pikemen. Oh, that's
The enemy
okay.
are badly blooded. Good
That's
tidings.
fine.
The enemy general lies dead.
That's
We
also
have sent
fine,
the
but I think we
cart
have
to
just
hell.
killed them all, basically, at this point. The time ticks down, and we're not going to wait for that pike unit to come over here. We lost 18 men. The catapults once again getting the most kills. The beast hunters with 72. And execute, and I think that one army back there might just survive. Yeah, because they had that survive. So here then we've got obviously Thorin's halls, and we've got all the good stuff. Mining complex, yeah, not as good. So wait, that is tier 3. Yeah, it's not as good as Buzra Dum. See, 1512, and here we've got 1890. So, and for comparison's sake, Khazad-Dûm itself is going to be, yeah, that's like, it's a lot more. Just like twice the amount, plus a bit extra. And, yeah, we've got Durin's Forge Hall, that's their tier 2. And we've got all the good stuff. Oh, excellent. And we've even got a port. Not that we're actually trading with anyone, unless we are. Argond. It's quite far away. And now we are actually trading with Guhuzanur. Well, Guhuzanur. And now then, finally, Lord Oin. Oh, he's got a mithril ring. Oh, because that's our heir. You know what? I've not actually noticed that once. But anyway, our most fabled... Actually, no, he's not really our most fabled, is he? He was at the beginning. But anyway, he is going in for Fahamgathol. And yeah, we've got more of their elites in here. And hopefully we get to see more of their broadbeam marksmen this time. And another unique settlement.
Attack!
Oh, we're being shot at.
Ah, we have
Oh
breached our
no,
enemy's wall.
they've actually got crossbows up on the walls, and what is more, we might actually have the issue of running out of time here, because this is a very big settlement. So I think we're just gonna go straight in there. So we're gonna run these folks in, and we're gonna get a move on. Oh, but at least we're taking out those broad beam marksmen, and it is getting very choppy. Right, now attack that section of wall over there, maybe. And because they've taken enough damage, and we don't need to knock a hole in the wall. We don't need Dale Winton popping out or anything like that. So, yeah, because if we did, you know, we'd just be able to walk straight in here. But we've already got the gate open, but we need to make it through here. And another hall, and only then do you get... Oh, there's another... Oh, my days. Yeah, we are going to have to run really quickly. And so, here we have the first meeting up against Eredluin Pikeman with just our shield guard. But that's the way we got to go. I sent the hammer guard going down the other ramp. But I'm not microing everyone. I've just sent them on their way. But the hammer guards and those of Gundabad, we are just going to run them. I think we'll just run them all the way over here. Make sure they get over there. Boyne as well.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Not sure if the siege equipment is actually going to make it over here for the time that we need them. Let's just bring archers over here as well. Oh, they've brought in some pointy ears over here. Lindar Mariners. Quite a nifty little unit. Luckily, we've got the Sons of the Fallen and some Deeping Guard. They are blocking this entrance from them. Didn't realise they were up there, but they've got some Longbeard crossbows there as well. Let's just send those chaps over there. Oh, the Broadbeam marksmen are there. Let's just send both of you over there. Go and sort them out. Doesn't look like we actually can. Probably because they are half stuck on the wall. Yeah. They're just going to try and run straight through us. And we're not going to allow that. Despite how cool their unit does look. Damn, they look so cool. And... yeah, well, the elves never stood a chance. They've all been killed trying to get in here. And I don't know how we're getting shot at by them, but... well, we are. Sorry, I just got like a bit of a bout of the hiccups. And I think we are exhausted, but we are here in time. And I wonder, we might be able to get the catapults in here to do a similar thing again. Right, let's get in there. Let's see if we can anyway. We can't really line up aside from right there, so that's where we're going to go. And we do have the catapults nearby, and oh, imagine if you could just take a shot down there. We'll see if we can, but I think we're probably going to get drawn into melee here. Although, apparently not. We are in real touching distance there. I kind of want to take a shot at them, but then we'd probably clip our own men there. So, if I could just get the camera to do something vaguely correct. Right, they've got Azagal's Tomb Protectors there, but we'll take a... oh, this is horrendous. I do not like this room, but we'll go for that. And see how many go down. 37% currently. And not that many kills. And now we are drawn into melee. Right, now just go for them. Oh, they got Muntahar nobles over there.
Are winning the battle.
That's fine.
Like this,
they're charging at us. We're going to charge at them. Let's bring Oin in. I didn't actually mean to double click there. It's just my mouse is can do that. it's broken. Don't know how else to say it. But yeah, you go attack them. You go attack them. Let's bring the Hammers of Gundabad. We'll just send them over there. Oin, you can come over here instead. And that catapult is not actually... Oh my days, I really, really do not like the camera angles in here, but this has set us up quite nicely if we can fire at that unit there. It does look like we are loading. This could well take out pretty much all of this unit. Not as good as I was hoping. Let's see the other one fire. I mean, it's pretty decent. Down to 71, yeah. Oh, and they're coming in now. Longbeard Swordsman and the Asgard's Tomb Protectors. And for a second then, I thought we'd crashed, and I was about to cry. It was going to be really, really sad. But, nay. I think the Hammer Guards will have this, but those ones over there are taking a bit of a beating up against those nobles. And that is why we've got the Gundabad dudes over there. I hope that they can sort the mess out. I mean, it's really hard to commentate this because apparently I can't even move the camera without it wigging out. So this unit here is losing kind of a lot of men. But as you can see, we are definitely beating them back. The nobles are down to 27.
The enemy general
And,
lies
well,
dead.
they've just lost
Let the crows
their
have his
general.
miserable bones, and
So-
let our swords have his men.
Yeah, I think these Hammer Guards have been a real boon to this campaign. I think without them, we'd struggle massively because anything that's got armor, we can just recruit like 2 of these instantly. And like from every single one of our mountain settlements, and they're so good for what they cost. Not that money is even an issue for the Khazad-Dûm dwarves, but like you can get so many of them. You can get an army just of these guys, and they would just slaughter anything. Got enough armor to bounce off arrows. Crossbows you'll have to be wary of, but everyone does. And they're just good at killing infantry. Well, we are fighting and beating them back. There's not too many of these Tomb Protectors left. But we are running a bit short over here. And for that reason, I just brought in the Beast Hunters since they're like right nearby. And they'll do the job. They'll do the job. That unit's taking a real heavy beating now. But I don't really want to pull them out. Because often, you know, that actually does not do good stuff for you. Right, but we actually need to get into the town square. If I can just scroll, come on. Can I get in there? We need to get into this town square. We need to take it. So come on. Come on. Because we can't get those dudes at the gate, so we need to actually have the town square. Come on, everybody in. Everybody in.
Good news.
Good
Our
news
men are in
indeed.
control of the castle.
Now they're going to start coming over. But it should be too late. I don't know who they're fighting anymore, but hopefully they'll sort it out. And we will block off all of the entrances. Here they come, Dale. The loyal ones, anyway. Coming in. Not really charging, but just getting involved, getting stuck in, playing a part. And in 1 minute and 42 seconds, we will have won. And the mountains will be ours. And
Look how our
there
gallantry
it
foreruns.
is. End
This
it.
is a clear
We lost a
victory.
few more that time. That was more of a battle that you might expect. And the catapult got 232, and that is the most once again. 172, though, to the Hammer Guard.
Well done, lads. Nobody'll ken we be here.
Indeed. And we take Fahamgathol. And what do we have here? A decent mining complex, not amazing. And yeah, we got the Elf Haven there because they sided with the good guys, and got a Durin's Hall there. Fantastic. Really good. Really good stuff. Just checking that, yeah, we definitely don't get any other special units. We just get the same ones that we had everywhere else. Well, there we go. We've got all of the Misty Mountains, including Angmar, all the way down here. And we've got Isengard even down here in the Wizard's Vale. And then as we go across, we've taken Gundabad, and we've taken all of the Grey Mountains and the Withered Heath down to the Lonely Mountain and to the Iron Hills. And Erebor's still knocking around. And indeed, we've even come down into the south, and we've got a couple of colonies down here in Mordor by the formerly known as the Black Gate, whilst Balrim and Gror were seeking to, well, you know, they're not going to rebuild Dol Amroth, but there was still definitely hope for the Northern Dunedain. And you know what? We're going to toggle Fog of War here and see. Ooh, look at that. That is how they've done. I mean, we're not actually allied to them anymore, so yeah, we wouldn't be able to give them any regions, so that would be difficult. I don't think we'd actually lose, even if they did go to war with us. I feel as though we just get a bunch of catapults everywhere, and then they'd never be able to take our regions away from us, because, like, even those might be able to take this. I mean, of course they would. But we'd be able to, just like that, get another 4 units, and we've got a catapult there, and we've got the towers. So, before they even would get over here. So, I think we'd have a really strong chance to do that. Whilst, you know, you'd then be able to just recruit more over here. So, really interesting how it played out, though. Oskelon, it's the final region over here that the elves held on to. That is where Círdan is. Because, of course, the AA kind of took all of these regions over here. In fact, they even took both of the havens, north and south. But as we come down here, you can see that Dunland is still alive. They've got Belorn, and despite the fact that we kicked them out from over there, they were somehow... Oh, yes, because they took Enedwaith, I think. So, and they kind of came down here and took Cirith Ûr from Gondor. And since Gondor has capitulated, or Mordor also, they've managed to take Serlond. And the AA, having killed Dol Amroth off by regicide, they are now kind of flooding in here. But I believe they are also actually at war with... Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not. They are just allies to all of these guys. I'm thinking of the other campaign, I think. And Kand Harad just doing Kand Harad things. Although... No, nothing untoward has happened here. I guess. I feel like these were at war with one another at some point. Because Esthala might usually go to Harad. It might not be. But yeah, the Easterlings were at war with Mordor. And they have since recovered. And they're probably going to start... battering down Anduin, because the only way that they were even surviving was because Dol Amroth were, I mean, the Easterlings were preoccupied. But perhaps even the elves could do something. Although, actually, the Vale of Anduin do quite decently a lot of the time. The Woodland Realm, not so. Even with our help, they're not that good. Although, they have actually taken all of this, I think. So that's pretty cool. And the dwarves also are hanging on, just about. Although they have just lost Skarn, so I think they had that before. So yeah. Anyway, a very enjoyable campaign, and you know, we are by far and away the best at everything. If I just go to top 5 factions, military ranking, I mean, that's not really that important. I feel like it doesn't tell you the whole story. And who are we? We're not actually number 1 in terms of territory. The Easterlings are. Although that is to be expected because we actually took more regions than we ever kept. But yeah, Khazad-Dûm, very, very overpowered. You just build up Khazad-Dûm and then you're good to go for the rest of the game. Very fun. I would highly recommend if you've never played it yourself. The challenge is really only in the beginning, and after that you start steamrolling. But thank you very much for watching this very long campaign. In terms of real time, this has taken like 6 months. So if you followed all the way from the beginning, thank you very much. And yeah, I'm giving Gandalf good day.